Hi everyone, it's Lisa from Pretty Fabulous, and today I'm going to share with you my favorite go-to places for stock photos. So here you can see a gorgeous image from her creative studio, and it has pretty much all of the styles and colors that I love, and I'm going to show it to you right here. So it's an amazing deal. So for $227, which is so cheap, I can't even tell you how inexpensive this is, you get access to her entire library, which is pretty big. And it's not one of those libraries where you find a couple things, but the rest is kind of just pictures, just to take pictures. I actually use 90% of the photos in here. Now, obviously I don't use everything, but for the most part, everything fits my style, my color palette, how I like to present things. So it's absolutely perfect for me. And these photos usually are $34 each in Etsy, and that's how I originally found her. Now, she doesn't have everything, so sometimes I do have to go to other sources. So after that, my second go-to source is simply just doing, and I did a search of the same exact words, feminine desktop, on Adobe Stock, and I find a few things here, and I use the Adobe Creative Suite. So it's $49 a month for the Creative Suite, and I just pay $79, which also includes, I believe, 10 or 15 stock photos every month as sort of a bank of photos that you can pick from. And they have a really high QA on checking photos to make sure everything you get is high quality and nothing's blurry. iStock photos, this is Getty Images. So Getty Images, you could actually get photos of celebrities. That's kind of why sometimes people will use iStock photos. These are a little more masculine. They're very corporate, but I do find a couple things here and there. Like this one looks nice. So, you know, high quality images again, but maybe not exactly what you're looking for in a website. So I find a couple things. Etsy actually is an excellent source of feminine stock photos that you can use for your site, and the prices vary widely, so you do spend a lot of time looking through different images, but I found great things. And sometimes it's kind of funny, I'll find something and I'll say, oh my god, that's so beautiful, and it's her creative studio, which I already have access to already. So again, there are a lot of great things out here. Just kind of shop around. Now, the next thing you could do is you could go to Creative Market. They have a few things as well. Sometimes, and again, here's her creative studio. So make sure you don't already have a membership to it if you have a membership to other places. There's also a different option you can do. This person, I bought a ton of things from him. He has really great high quality images, and even though he's a man, he has usually really pretty images. If you are so inclined to create your own scenes, what that means is all of these files are transparent files. They're PNGs, and then you can take them and sort of place them in different areas on a photo or in a totally different photo or something else that you're creating in Canva or something, and use just maybe the donut or just the coffee cup. So that's another option. It does take a lot longer, but it is something that's useful if you can't find the perfect photo and you don't want to run out and create your own. Here's another one, Feminine Mockup Scene Creator. So just Google, or I shouldn't say Google, search for Feminine Scene Creator when you're in Creative Market, and you'll find these tools. Now, there are other people who compete with Sandra. I know, crazy, right? Why would you compete with her? But if you wanted to, if you were so inclined, Haute Choclate has some photos, and I used to have a membership to them, but honestly, oh, sorry, it's my food. But honestly, they were not as useful because I could only use maybe 5% of the photos, if that. What they did do that I really liked is every month she came out with icons. So I'm guessing she created them in Adobe Illustrator, I'm not sure, but she had a color palette and patterns, and she also had Instagram ready quotes that you could just go ahead and post. So that was kind of nice. SC Stockshop, so she does something which I totally disagree with, just because I don't want to pay for it. Not that it's a bad thing, but she has limited quantities. So her prices are really, really high, and that's because, like, this photo is $69, but in theory, she's only going to sell, let's say, 10 of those. I don't know what her count is, but you know, not everyone will have that photo. So it's almost like hiring your own photographer, because in theory, not a lot of people will have the same photos. I honestly don't care too much, you know, unless it's your photo is never going to be your logo. So I really don't, I wouldn't want to pay a premium just for that. But she does have nice photos that you could probably find a few things on here. Kate Max. I think it's more bohemian, so more of that shabby chic look, just kind of messy. And you know, a couple photos I will find that are okay, but I would never pay for a membership here just because that's not my style. But if that is yours, or you know, maybe you'll find things in there that you like. Now, this is a really great list. Bluchic, they make websites, and if you've ever purchased one of their websites, when you download it, I can promise you are going to be hugely disappointed because the website mock-ups are beautiful because they use stock photos. And when you buy the website theme, it doesn't come with the stock photos because they're not a reseller, which is totally understandable. I do that with my images too. But then you're kind of sad because it doesn't have the same images. So they've created their ultimate list, and you can see SC Stockshop is on there, of the places that they go to purchase their items. That's actually how I found Haute Choclate. And you'll see, I think her creative studio is on here too. The last option I have for you is the is Marianne's blog. So Marianne has a really great blog. It's called Design Your Own Blog. She also has a Facebook group that you should probably join. She is amazing in providing free help and questions to people. I don't even know how that helps with her business. I'm sure it does, but she's very friendly, and she has a great list of free stuff because the people that go to her, again, because she gives out free advice, are people that want free stuff. So there is a huge list of stock photo places that she goes to that are free. All the ones that I showed you are premiums, and so this might be a good list of resources for you if that's something that you're interested in. All right, I hope that was helpful, and now you know all the places I go to get my stuff, and now you can go and get it there as well.